Let's take its time. Hi, and welcome to the Young Green Senate Q&A. I am Molly, your host, one of SPC. Does everyone want to introduce themselves quickly, starting with Aaron?
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm the Senate co-chair, and I sit on EC, and my pronouns are him.
Should have done my pronouns. I use they, them. David.
Hi, I'm David. I'm a non-portfolio officer on the London Young Greens Committee, and I'm one of the London Young Greens Senate representatives. My pronouns are he and him.
Josh?
Hi, I'm Josh, newly elected co-convener for Yorkshire and Humber Young Greens.
And Ramona.
Hi, I'm Ramona, co-chair of the Wales Young Greens, and my pronouns are she and her.
Awesome. So we haven't had that many questions in, but the first one's a really lovely one. Has anyone had any new local groups crop up in their area, and how are they going? If we start with Josh.
Yeah, so we've only just been a group for a couple of months now, so we're just really trying to settle into things. But we've had some contact in Wakefield, so there's potential maybe for Wakefield Young Greens. But we're really going to be trying to connect with these groups and try and set up more local groups where we can.
Awesome. Ramona?
Yeah, we set up the Cardiff Young Greens, but it was actually us who set them up, and they have their first event coming up, which I think is a curry night, possibly tomorrow. So that's happening in Wales. But apart from that, I think we're active Young Greens in Wales are quite sparsely distributed. So it's definitely something we should work on. But yeah, Cardiff Young Greens is our new thing.
Okay, and we'll go to David.
I don't think there are any new groups. We don't have any local groups per se in London, but we do have a few university groups. I think Queen Mary's, and there was also talk of SOAS, but I'm not sure. But I believe at least Queen Mary's is going strong.
Yay. And we have just had Emma join the call. Emma, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Hi, Emma.
Hi. Sorry, I can't get used to this Google Hangout thing. I'm Emma, co-convener for the Northeast. Yeah, is that all I say? Or?
Okay. Have you had any new local groups open up in the Northeast?
No, we haven't. I think we just need to try and get to know who the Young Greens are in the Northeast, because there's not many groups, to be honest.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Aaron, what is your favourite thing that you've heard of a local group doing in the past 3 months? Aaron, you're muted.
That's probably for the best. Oh my goodness. Can you come back to me? Can I think about it? Sorry.
I mean, okay, we'll do it after another question. Okay, so the next question would be, it's just gone out of my head. Great. How is everyone's committees looking? So is anyone looking for people to co-opt? So on. And we will start with David.
We're currently looking, so we have a full committee of 10. The deadline's coming up quite soon, Saturday evening, I think. I don't know if we've got any applications yet. I don't think so.
Neither do I. Emma? Your microphone's muted, just so you know. If you click the...
Is that all?
There we go.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So me and Michael discussed whether we want a committee. What we said is if the workload gets too much, then we'd have a committee. I asked James, who's a young green from Berwick, and I said, is there any special skills that you have that you could bring? But he said he hasn't. But I certainly asked around, but I haven't come across many young greens yet.
Awesome, thank you. And Josh?
Yeah, we're working towards our first event for the region, our first ever event. So we're hoping to co-opt some people at that event. And it's such a big region, Yorkshire and Humber. So we're hoping to get quite a diverse selection of people from the different areas.
Okay, excellent. And Ramona?
So we have a committee of about 6 or 7 people, I think, and we had our elections in November. And I know some people like Andrew are doubling up on roles, but because the places weren't contested at all, there's obviously not a lot of enthusiasm for the roles, and because we're not hugely active, there's not a great need for more people, although it would be nice to have a big team eventually.
Hopefully we get there. Back to Aaron. What's your favourite thing that our local group has done in the past 3 months?
So I got to say that it would be like my old local group, Queen Mary Young Greens. They've been doing like these club nights and raised a lot of money for charity. I think it's been nearly £5,000 this year for charity, so that's pretty good. But then also I'm really excited about the regional event in the Northwest. That looks really exciting. The activist conference up there, so that'll be good. Also, in terms of like co-option and roles, we've got 2 AGMs coming up on Saturday. We've got East Young Greens and we've got South East Young Greens. Both of them have their AGMs. South East is going to be in Oxford Brookes and East is going to be in Norwich. So if there's anyone who wants to come to them, definitely check that out.
Okay, this seems like a good time to point out that you can send us in questions by emailing me at just molly@younggreens.org.uk or tweeting AskYGSenate, and I will be checking that periodically. But the next question is, what is the biggest difficulty that has faced either your region in the last few months or, in the case of Aaron, the Senate in general? And we will start with Ramona.
I think having been to the Wales Green Party AGM as well as our own one issue we were facing was differentiating ourselves as a nation against, like, you know, the Green Party and the Young Greens, which has obviously been achieved with, you know, our change of names to co-chair and things like that. That was pretty straightforward and like quite nice and positive, I think. And then apart from that, I think it is just events, getting things rolling, trying to encourage more activity because we're at a very low level, obviously.
Okay, thank you. And Emma?
Did you see a challenges, Johnny?
Yeah, your biggest challenge as a region.
Yeah. I think getting, because when we first started, we got a list of active Young Green groups, but there was only 2. So I think trying to probably focus on that later on in the year, trying to get established Young Green groups, especially. I know that there's not one active, which is Sunderland, which is from where I'm from, because we had a big event. Amy Bell did that, and we got Natalie Bennett there, but then it just fell flat on her face because she started university and she couldn't do that. But I'm going to bring it up in the next local meeting for Sunderland Young Greens.
Okay, thank you. And Josh?
Yeah, as a new group, I would say our biggest challenge is probably trying to get access to our regional mailing list, because we're still we've been almost on a search, going to different people, trying to find where we can get access to. So that's kind of holding up our first event, because we need our email list of Young Greens. So we're just working on trying to get that, but we're hopeful we can get it soon.
Okay, thank you. And David?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. To be honest, the biggest problem we might have had would have been the controversy surrounding the Richmond Park by-election, but that was more of a Green Party issue than a Young Greens issue per se. It's just a couple of Young Greens were involved in it.
Yes, they were. Okay, and Aaron, what is the most difficult thing that's happened on the Senate recently?
So when we first started Senate, there wasn't really much of a structure. Senate hadn't been in operation, like fully functioning, for most of the previous year. So we had this difficulty of trying to actually make it start again and try and re-establish these relationships. We had a lot of AGMs going on where had a lot of turnover of co-conveners and co-chairs. So really, like, trying to get that structure back up again and working and trying to build those relationships between all these new people was hard, but I think we've accomplished it. And a lot of that has been down to Kat, who couldn't be here today, who's like, they've worked really, really hard on like organizational stuff and sorting. And soon there's going to be our away weekend, which is going to be really good. And they've done a lot of work on that. So yeah, and I guess also since we've had this general election and the referendum, there's kind of been a slump of energy. And so it's getting a little bit more difficult to get people to apply for things. But hopefully we'll be able to continue having like full co-conveners everywhere or co-chairs, and then carry on from there.
Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go on to what regions have planned. So does anyone have any particular events that they want to share details for? If you don't, when I come to you, just say no. Let's go to Josh.
Just as I mentioned before, we're just looking to plan our first event, and it'll be almost like an AGM, just an event where we can bring on new people to a team and also have a social aspect to it, just to meet everybody and to get going as a region, really.
Okay, thank you. David?
I don't think we have any sort of massive events planned, but we've got an action day planned for, I guess, Sunday the 19th of February. With we're doing that, I think, in Islington and one of the members.
Okay, thank you. And Ramona?
Yes, we have our first local groups event coming up, and I'm just trying to find the details of it now.
That is okay. Okay, baby, it's making me so happy.
Okay, I can't find it right now, so maybe later if I found it I could say it then, if that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you could say it then, or you could post it on the event for this Q&A.
Okay, I will do that. Sorry about that. Thank you.
That's okay. Emma?
Yeah, so we've got an event planned for February 18th, and it's like Michael's named it the Activist Conference, where it's like a cross-party event. So we've got like young people like from different parties coming, and they have 2 panels. So it's like a panel type event, with like an audience where they can feedback as well. And we've also planning an action day for helping Sarah Thin in Durham for her campaign to be elected.
Okay, and Aaron, no, all of the local events would have come up. Okay, so on to conference. I'm sorry, I have a really bad brain fog right now. Are any of the regions planning a particular presence at conference? Is there going to be regional meals, regional meetups? Does anyone have anything planned for that? And we will go to David.
Yeah, quite close to the conference. We've got a regional meal planned with Southeast Young Greens.
Awesome. Emma? Emma?
Sorry, I'm here.
That's okay.
So we've got a North collaboration thing on Slack where we're arranging to for like a North region meal,
Okay, excellent, Josh.
Yeah, it's just the same meal that Emma was talking about. We're going to be doing a North collaboration between the Northwest, Northeast, and Yorkshire and Humber groups, and that'll be on a Friday night of conference weekend.
Okay, excellent. And Ramona?
I don't think we have a particular Welsh event planned, but like the rest of the regions, we are having a meal on Friday night, I believe, with the West regional group, and we're in the midst of planning that.
Okay, awesome. Aaron, did you have anything you wanted to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, like all the events should be going up like shortly. It's really exciting because me and you, Molly, met at our regional
We did.
dinner in Harrogate conference, and now look at us.
Me and
Shows
Aaron
what-
are BFFs, so you make really
It's
good
all-
friends at regional meals.
Exactly. It's all down to Nando's. All down to Nando's.
Back when I ate meat. Okay. Aaron, I have a fun question for you. How are you representing the interests of the regions on to EC? Is there anything particular you've done that you can share with us?
Yeah, like one of the things I really do on social media, and so like I really want to make sure that like all the regional events, like big events, are always put onto our Young Greens page. So like really encourage people to share the big events that they're doing with us, and then we'll just post it. Just because we should be like promoting anything regional as well as national. What else have we been doing? I know we also have the regional representatives from one region every 2 weeks coming to our EC meeting. So everyone's kept involved, everyone's kept to the loop, and everyone kind of knows what's going on, hopefully. If not, let me know.
Okay, thank you. I do not have any questions left. So is there anything anyone wants to raise? Just jump in if you do.
Just curious, did you ever reach a decision about us raising the age limit to 35, or is that still being discussed?
On SPC?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can reveal that during a live stream.
Okay.
I sent in my little report on it the other week. So as far as I know, they were trying to reach a decision by last Sunday. So I don't know.
Okay.
I would message the chair and ask. But yeah, maybe there is a decision. I just can't say it. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, I think we are going to end the live stream because there's no use us sitting here talking for an hour if we have nothing to talk about. So thank you. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
And thank you. Yeah. Good luck everyone in their region.
Thank you.
And goodbye.